Oh, hey, come on in. Let's go. Uh, Welcome to my humble abode. Figured, we do like this MTV Cribs thing. I used to, what I'm invoking, right? I moved almost 2 months ago, and figured, let's give everyone a tour of, how I changed things, and you're probably already noticing me over my shoulder. I didn't put up uh, the 10 punk rock bowling posters because, 8 years of maintaining that, and I was like, I felt like new home, new change. But let's walk right over here. Of course, there's the desk where all the magic stuff, right, for these videos. But also, it's a mix of music and video game stuff that I fucking love. But we'll start right at the top. We got the Lesson Jake drumhead from Warped Tour 2011. Back when, holy shit, was that a endurance run? Everyone that went, I think right? And then below it, no effects, because yes, we've got one of my favorites, as they're tattooed on me, and the only time I ever got a set list. This is the only time. Punk and Drublic 2017. I think it was the first Punk and Drublic in the country to occur too. Not to gloat. But yeah, so. Yeah, you can see here, we've got the Fat Mike and the Melvin. The Fat Mike one is upside down because he was busy running to catch Bad Religion at the time. His favorite band, if you didn't know, for your NoFX trivia. So I got that signed. And then below it, one of my first, not the first, I had a couple before, but one of my first photo passes, thank you, Garen, that I've ever had. And it was for NoFX with Direct Hit, Mean Jeans, and I think I'm forgetting someone. But regardless, it's on the website. Also, yeah. So I put it in a little photo box. Even the autograph book from that day, the ticket from Changing Hands, that kind of stuff. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, that's one of my favorite memories. 2016. And then right below it, that's something that might have been David. Might have been friends from Denver, or might have been both. But I had a drawer full of just all my wristbands that I put together for, I guess at least the tenure in that apartment in Tempe, and was like, well, shit, what do I do with this? And so I put it in one of those boxes, and it seems like it turned out okay. I don't know. And then, yeah, the best that is my desk. Got some Legos, some baseballs, so many of these. I don't know what to do with them anymore. I probably should pick that up. Well, we'll pick that up in a second. But also, we got one of my favorite Playboy Man Baby pins. Love Playboy Man Baby, if you didn't know. We got, of course, some pucks, too. Miss my Coyotes. But the shaker, you guys might remember the PBR shaker. It's right here. Along with a little Mike and Molotov Spaghetti Punk. In the can. Fresh as it probably can be. And of course, we got some video game stuff. We got the CDIs and Zeldas that are kind of rare. And yes, the camera, the legendary camera I'll ever show you. That when I am able to, health permitting, take it out and take photos of some of you guys and some of my favorite bands, and fucking I miss it. And you're seeing the bright yellow. This is the neon hat from Sterling, which I still appreciate. It's covering up one of my oldest hats, my NoFX hats. Well, one of my oldest hats. We'll go over that. Regardless, also we got this really cool thing that Marla put together for one of my birthdays, which is super cool. And speaking of putting things together, as my long COVID started, I put this together and just showing, pictures of some people that I think are fucking awesome friends. And we also got thanks from people, and even that cool patch from Katie about Scott. And it's got glitter. I love glitter. So now I'm getting all shiny stuff. Also, and then another Marla thing there. We've also got, yes, that was the other thing. It's the only time I've ever had that kind of access to a giant festival. But also behind it, check this out. We got the Phoenix Ska Punk Bowling passes for 1 and 2. We also got the Warped Bowling 2013. That's where I met Big D and the kids table and made some friends that I still have to this day, which is fucking crazy. I know. We'll move out of this little space. We'll move that there. And then let's walk up. You'll see here some of my favorite video games. Zelda, of course. And also autographed Jack 3. Also, where is it? Jason Rubin, one of the people I look up to, is signed in here. I know I always know where. That's right here. There it is. But yeah. And then, of course, back to the music, right? We've got this Streetlight Manifesto 2013 poster. The AWS is Brian from A Wilhelm Scream, was filling in on bass that year. And so he signed it. We got Thomas. It was fucking amazing. We thought it was going to be like their last tour, right? Back then, because of the Victory lawsuit. And also down here, we've got, there's a story. One of my favorite creators of video games, Tim Schafer. Where are you going with that poster? And then thanks for not stealing my identity. Because I ran into him before he was supposed to make a presentation at the GameStop Managers Conference. And I was like, oh shit, can I get your autograph? And the only thing I had on me was my badge. So that's the back of my badge. Except that he signed on his badge. And then I didn't notice, and like all my nervousness, like excitement. And so he went off to try to go present, and I still had his badge. So awkwardly, I had to figure out how to get it back to him. And then when I saw him later at the expo, he wrote the thanks for not stealing my identity. so there's the fun little joke. Of course, my Amiibo collection. I guess I have to after the amount of money I probably spent on those things. Right, dumb but cool. And of course, my love of sports. The furthest the Cardinals have gotten. Also, we can go down here. We got, of course, some of my favorite teams. Miss the Coyotes. We got the Roadrunners with the Kachina logo. Most of them are here. Rattlers are now in Glendale. And Younger Me didn't take care of it as well as it could, but got a Barkley autograph. We got a Marley autograph. Going up. And then we got one of my first Muppets you're probably going to see on this tour. But right at the top, we got a Lagwagon drumstick here. One of these is, where are you? There's a Drew Berg stick. It's either this one or this one. It's this one. This one. It is the drumstick from the second Oakley show ever to occur. We got a signed beer from the Authority Zero. We've also got a full can. This is full. It's never been opened. A Pumpkin Drublic beer. I told you, big no. So, got that. Got the Punk Rock Bowling Cup that they don't do anymore. And all the collection of those Pumpkin Drublics stuff. My bobbleheads or some of them. We got also some video game stuff. And then we'll walk over here because there's some more cool stuff. Show you. Of course, more music stuff. This one, thank you to JT. All those fun Chandler barbecues. But also, got to see Real Big Fish so many times for pretty cheap over the years. And he gave me the signed poster of that and Roger Klein and Peacemakers, which is, relevant because we're in Arizona, but also relevant because King of the Hill's back. And Roger Klein and some of them were in the refreshments and that song, I think is the title. Yep. Of course, my CDs are kind of scattered everywhere, but yeah, let's walk over here. Speaking of course, my Camelback that's unfortunately not getting as much action as I'd like it to be. I miss hiking this stupid long COVID, but we'll get back to music, right? First off, we got also my vinyl player with some of my recent ones. We got the new Jer album, right? We got the also really cool drum head we got from Vicky Vicious and the Stains. Oh, I should show. Got some beach balls. We got beach balls. Less Than Jake, Bleach Party USA. Another Warped Tour Less Than Jake souvenir. Funny enough. Graduation stuff. And then this thing. I reframed it when I got here. I miss Old Man Markley, and that was one of the last times we got to see Johnny and Joey do that performance of a lot of those songs. If they come back, it would be amazing. I'm sure we're probably at the end, but regardless, Old Man Markley, fucking love him, and had to put it back out. But walking over, we got, of course, you're probably already looking at this. Yes, the PBR, the trophy from one of the punk rock bowling. We got second place. When you're in a bowling league, when Skulldrug's a team, there's like no competing. Or when McKimmons is in it. But yeah, I ended up, I've had it all these years. The team was Tracy, Daniel, me, and Wayne were on that team. And I know Wayne didn't want to travel back to Denver with a trophy in his suitcase. So that's how that went. And then the others, I guess it just fell onto me at this point. But it's still displayed for everyone on that team and want to see it. But also, how cool is that? Pabst Blue Ribbon as the trophy thing. You got to display that. Also, my collection of little band hot sauces. We got, of course, the Less Than Jake one. Yeah, it's expired. But also, I love this. Put it on all the different things, including T-Rexes and what is that? We got sharks and is that catfish? And I don't know what the egg is. But yeah, so really cool. We'll walk over here a little bit. There's a little more band stuff, of course. Of course, my love of The Simpsons. And this is a Brett painting. He was drumming with Spicy Mayo at the time. And still, I love Spicy Mayo, even, unfortunately, if he's not in it. But, yeah, really cool. Of course, my Legos. But then, yes, we got the vinyls. And then, see, the second Muppet. But all the vinyl that you can see. And some of my graphic novels down there. Yeah. Moving over, got, of course, books. And my Back to the Future Transformer. Because Back to the Future, how can you not? But we got some band stuff. We got some NoFX. And I have 2 copies of the NoFX book, yes. That's how crazy I am. Of course, some other cool stuff we got with Bruce Timm's signature. Got Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee autographs on my Hush. Movies. I don't know what else. Oh, those are my appointments. You don't even know my appointments. Well, if you want, you can. Where I'll be. Guess that's all I really got. You don't need to see the bedroom. Yeah. I do have a guitar. You probably spotted that. And my Wacko Warner plushie there. I guess that's all I got to tell you before I send you on your way. Even this, there's music stuff everywhere. This is a lei that I got from a Tiki Bandit show, Yucca. I don't know how long ago now, but I even have that out here. Just stuff everywhere. And I figured, why not give everyone a tour, right? That seems fun since I moved. But yeah, guess that's all I got before I send you back to the studio, right? Is that how I put it? But yeah, so there you go. There's the new humble abode. Thank you for walking through it with me. And let's get back to the shows, right? All right. Thanks, Joe. It is August 8th, at least at one point. It was when this was supposed to go up, but as you can see, put in a little extra effort. You get a little tour into my new home, my humble abode. Hopefully, it was a little shaky. So, maybe it worked out. But now we're in the studio. Other thing is, this is where we would normally roll into the intro song in the intro video. And things have come to light about the person who created that song and have decided best to run a contest. Let's get a brand new Every Show Joe Says Go song. You might have seen it posted across socials on, I think it was Thursday. You can see here's I quickly put together. I kind of just like pink on yellow, right? It's a really good color. But pretty much put together that. You might have seen it across socials. Creative liberty is encouraged, but also wanted to make sure it's about 30 seconds. It's an intro song. Maybe an Every Show Joe theme we could use across things. And even as we can scroll it down here a little bit. Yeah, it's also on my website if you're looking for these details, but it's across all the socials, Instagram, all that, Facebook, Blue Sky. Yeah, it's just like a 4 skeet thing. And threads, all that stuff. But yeah, maybe even put it into a free comp for people who wants to download it and enjoy everyone's submissions. I don't want them to go to waste. I want people to hear them even if I'm not regularly using them. So I want them to make sure something's there. And also, we're going to check out stuff. And really cool is we got submissions. We already have 3 of them. And how about we go in and listen to some of them? Because, yeah, we're going to put up a poll at the end of all this. Submissions are going to close on September 7th unless someone has a good, encouraging reason why I need to give a little more time. which that's fine if we need it. But right now, September 7th, taking submissions. So let's get right into it. The first one here is from, we are also hearing, I put a Scott Gesser song underneath this week's episode. This song is Storyteller. So go check that out on Bandcamp. See it on all whatever streaming service. But he makes more money if you buy it on Bandcamp. Regardless, let's get into his submission of a Every Show Joe Says Go theme song. Okay, this is. Oh, I love that. What is that? Keys? Okay, I know that's all right. This is good. Okay. Oh, this is kind of like a general theme. And welcome to the Every Show Joe podcast. I'm Every Show Joe. You're here, guys. You can get into this. People are tuning into this. Did it loop? It probably. Yeah. 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 Or maybe that's just guitar keys. Anyways, he'll tell me, I'm sure, when he watches this and goes, nope, you fucked it up. But really, really cool. All right, let's move on. We've got another submission from Mr. Jesse Yonkes. You might know him from like 27 different bands and a solo project. Let's see what he's got.
Every show Joe. Sounds go. Every show Joe. What is going on this week? I'll open my browser and take a peek at Every Show Joe. Sounds go. Every show Joe. Sounds go. Friday to Friday, he lists the bands so you can.
I don't even know if this is.
Every show Joe.
Hopefully my levels are okay. All right, and then devil horns, right? Or bunny rabbits, right? Uh-huh. Okay. Well, that was really good. That was really good. Well done, Jesse. We'll put it into the table of things that'll be up for vote. I'll have to figure out if I do like a special or something at the end. I'll just be like, all right, here's a rundown of all of them. All right, we got one more. It came in today from a Johnny Gimmick. And you might know from this band called No Gimmick, who's been around and been awesome, and even saw a little awesome praising post about some cover art, parody, satire, something. Anyways, let's get right into. Let's go. Let's hear what we got from Johnny Gimmick. Oh, this is like headbanging stuff. Also, it's like, as we roll into the episode, welcome to the Every Show Joe podcast. I keep wanting to say podcast. Every Show Joe says go. Okay, this gives me like radio vibes of like a radio show intro. And I've heard you're getting a taste of some brand new Gimmick. Can't wait to hear that. Oh, it's over. Actually, I don't want to keep going. Oh, there you go. There we got the first 3 submissions to this contest. I love all 3. This is going to be tough. This is why I made it a contest, because I'm probably going to need help trying to choose between all these. Man, that is awesome. And it's weird not to like go and trigger the intro from here. But I do have shows to tell you about, so let's go. Here we go. For some people, that'll be nostalgic, and for others, you will feel young because you don't know the reference. Move this over to here. We could still listen to it. I could totally listen to it. But yeah, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Go, where I'm recommending shows around the Valley of the Sun here in Phoenix and around the state of Arizona generally. If I can find them, try to put them onto this list, recommend them to you. Artists, musicians, bands. I think artists and musicians are the same. Synonym. Anyways, now I'm just going to twist my tongue. But yeah, I don't need these. We can keep going without having these in my ear now. But yeah, and then of course, I think any show that has at least one band that I think fucking rules, you're gonna fucking enjoy. And usually everyone around is complimentary of sound and taste. And you'll enjoy it. But also mixed genre shows, I gotta say, also really cool. So I'm not gonna discourage them. Also, of course, the other thing is, as someone who's been dealing with long COVID for now 3 years and a month, yep, it's been another. Though I'm having, as you can tell, a little better after my second 2-hour nap today. So, doing a little okay tonight, so we're going to capitalize on this. But yeah, I also do advocate masking indoors for shows and concerts, just as a precaution to protect yourself, protect those around you. It lowers the spread of illnesses like COVID, like flu. On top, also it helps our immunocompromised friends, are people who have issues, like even myself now at this point. I've got to worry about catching shit and making my situation worse, so it kind of makes me more anxious when I do get out, but I still mask when I get out. And so yeah, of course, that's why I have to keep that every week. Let's do precautions, and especially as we're seeing a spike in COVID cases based on the testing of sewage water, because we have a CDC that's hiding shit these days. So I fucking hate this whole administration. Anyways, mask indoors if you can, please, as a precaution, and help make these spaces more exclusive, and also just helps protect everyone, and even the touring bands lowers their risk. But yeah, of course, other things, be sure to like this where we're watching it, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, which I'm still trying to figure out. It seems like I split these into 10 minutes or less, which it's going to be a pain. And so it might just be screenshots of go to the YouTube, or go to everyshowjoe.com, which has the YouTube embedded. But yeah, wherever you're watching, please be sure to give it a like. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, Threads. I think that's it. I haven't gone back to Twitter because, yeah, every time I think about it, I'm like, I feel more comfortable giving any help to that dude. But yeah. Other thing, of course, if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It's free. Get notification when any of this content goes live or anything else I upload. Other thing, of course, is because I don't get ad revenue. That's the other thing. I don't get ad revenue because you have to cross, I think it's 1,000 subscribers. But I do have a Patreon. Patreon.com/everyshowjoe. Support me there. Consider it like a tip, or like buying me a water or a soda or a beer. I haven't had a beer since Christmas, or alcohol since Christmas, but still. I'm not being sober. I'm just being, I don't need to add to the swimminess that I'm even feeling right now. So I can pretend to be bad. Off of this horrible. Oh god. I'm gonna yawn. Okay. Now we gotta stop talking about that. Yeah. You can always support by even $1, $5 a month. Even 1 month and cancel. I appreciate everything, and helps me with equipment, helps me with web hosting, helps me with when I am able to make it out to a show, all that fun stuff. Which I'm realizing how much I miss living in Tempe and near Yucca lately, where like I wanted to make it out, not feeling 100%. I mean, I never felt 100% lately the last few years, but even feeling good enough, I'm like, shit, I miss it being like a 2-minute drive to Yucca. Wanted to go catch that awesome Jonah Marcus wedding, which looks like it went off well and amazing. Congrats to all of them. Many years of bliss and happiness and all upon you. Oops. But yeah, so regardless, patreon.com/everyshowjoe. Support it over there if you want. Also, stars are turned on Facebook, I think, so you can also tip that way. But the other thing you can do that, like I said, I mentioned, it helps pay for the web hosting. Everyshowjoe.com, as you can see behind me, and head over there, you can see photos I've taken with the camera you saw in my little tour of my condo, where you can go check that out and see all the photography I've taken over since 2016, including the phone one from that NoFX show that you saw the photo house for. That should be on there, a little write-up. But also, yeah, write-ups of why I think these bands are fucking awesome, why I'm photographing them, and why I'm trying to tell you about them. Yeah, everyshow.joe.com if you want to go check that out. Of course, again, say it again, Scott Gesser, Storyteller is the song you're hearing underneath this week's episode. Fucking great stuff. Actually, I kind of feel like I wanted to say it kind of invokes some Weird Al, and he'll take that very complimentary. I don't know if it's as funny as Weird Al, but it has that like sound to it. Anyways, we can listen to it again. You want to hear it out? Anyways, other stuff, of course, every week I just like to fucking stress: fuck racism, fuck sexism, misogyny, homophobia, transphobia, all this hateful bullshit that especially current administration is using to distract and hate. It's just pure hate. And the hope is we can get people to see the error of their ways, of course, and see why they're incorrect on it. But regardless, part of that is working toward things, trying to help. And so, yeah, also on the website you can find all these links, everyshow.com/get-involved. But I have links to all this stuff, including 5051, a great organization that's been organizing these protests around the country, like the No Kings one, and there was one just a weekend ago. Like, fucking cool to see people getting out there and pushing back against this shitty administration. Also, I've got a link to the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund over on there, which that situation is getting only worse. I'm watching a recent interview with the shithead in charge of that genocidal country, I guess we would say. So yeah, it's there's at least a way you can try to support their money through there, and they're trying to get relief over there. Though, as even John Oliver touched on last weekend, it's been tough. Brutal to watch. I think this is going to make me feel more down, and the more I feel on. But regardless, more things that are linked to on there is the Abortion Fund of Arizona. It's a great resource for women and for femmes, for everyone looking for answers and some questions about the reproductive stuff. Plus, of course, being pro-choice on that. There's also links to Black Lives Matter, Poker in Action, ACLU, Stop Asian American Pacific Islander Hate's linked to on there. FirstNations.org. Feed Phoenix is on there. I was gonna lump ways to basically take down systems with racism built in. Twitter in Action specifically also trying to do that and rebuild something in that place. Like, yeah, ACLU, which card-carrying member. I even keep this sticker as I'm trying to. I should put it on my car. And then you're gonna be like, I know which car he drives. I've seen it. Regard. We're also, Feed Phoenix, Punk Rock Stage Lives, working with our local punk scene and our national punk scene, helping with the homeless, against self-harm, just all great organizations, all linked to it through my website. So go check them out and support them. If you're able to go, they have activities posted on a lot of them, so if you want to get involved and be in person doing stuff, there's stuff to do on there too. Encourage all of it. And just, of course, the other thing, every week, music related again, is you want to support your favorite musicians, creative band, just go buy the merch. Like this fucking awesome. There we go. I got a Mastergram shirt. I got it. I told you I was getting it. I'm wearing it. The logo's at the bottom, so it's not as easy for the way my video setup is. But buy the merch, buy the shirts, buy the vinyls, buy the CDs. You can just go on Bandcamp, buy it digitally. You don't even have to get something tangible. That kind of stuff. But go buy the merch. Go to the merch booths if you're at the shows. Go to their merch stores if they have one specifically, or just go on their Bandcamp. A lot have their stores set up on there. Even I have my shirt stuff on a store envy, which I know Stalemate's on, and a few others. So just go find their merch stores, and that's the best way and the most direct way to do it. Of course, the most fun way is definitely going to a show, and I miss going out to those shows. And as this new place is awesome, but it is a little further from the line. A little closer to Rebel than some of the downtown. Regardless, you guys definitely have some shows you're going to go check out, and I want to tell you about some that I personally recommend you go check out. So let's start with at least starting with what should be the 8th Friday. Because one I found, unfortunately, too late probably for you to make it out to, but Old Scratch and the Holy Mess is playing with Kyle Gunn, Elan, and Bryn Reiner at Timeout Lounge at 8 p.m. We also had Israel's Arcade with Bed and Practically People at the Valley Bar, 7 p.m. And Grocery Bag with Luau, Short-Lived, and Sun Palace Yucca Tap, 8 p.m. And then Saturday, we got a busy Saturday. Things actually kind of picked up this week. We got Unwritten Law back in town, which but they're with Pooley, which I'm like, even if he was once a Dodgers pitcher. Yeah. There's no way I can root for him. But holy shit, Pulley has some of my favorite skate punk like sound music. It's so cool. We got Agent 51 and we got Jason Cruz in the Howl at the Nile Theater. I did not put a time here. This is one of those things, brain fogging away. But yeah, so we're going to say 7 p.m. if I took a guess. And I'll try to have that in writing on the Facebook post on the website so you can check that out. We also got the Open Late album release show with TA80, which I bought it on Bandcamp. We also got EG Session, the Jerk Officers, and the Ruins at Timeout Lounge. 8 p.m. starts. Go support them if you're not going out to Unwritten Law and Pulley. And then we got Three Bad Jacks, who have been on a streak of not burning anything down. They're with Wreckin' Cats, Shit Out of Luck, and the Blissons, some favorites. Yucca Tap, 9 p.m. Cassidy Brook with Zoe B and Sarah June at Last Exit Live, 8 p.m. Got Tiki Party V3, version 3, featuring the Hourglass Cats, Sun Smith and the Conveyors at the Rock Bar, 8 p.m. Got Kit Major, Weston Smith, Scarlet Beans, and Hugh Mongrel at MySpace Phoenix, 7 p.m. Las Calacas and Ruta Verbena, at the Club Congress in Tucson at the Plaza Stage, 7:30 p.m. And a show that, the whole situation is hilarious. Though I found a band to be anti-vax, and I'm not. Given my health situation, I am not a fan of people that ignore taking precautions to protect their community and taking precautions to protect themselves and their loved ones. So there's an anti-vax band on this show, but I put it on the list without them. So you guess you'll be able to guess. But we got the originals, the Real Big Fish cover band, and our own Bounce House here from Phoenix up in Flagstaff at the Orpheum, an 8 p.m. show you can go check out up there. Then Sunday, we got Lainey Jones and the Spirits with Wives, and Victoria Bigelow with Last Exit Live, 8 p.m. I also got Seven Horse with Sliced Lines at the Valley Bar, 7:30 p.m. Monday, we got Pajama Piyama with Spaghetti Cumbia and the Hellas. I have a friend who plays in Hellas, and if I can get there, I can get this. Man, talk about missing. At the Dirty Drummer, 8 p.m. Yeah, you should go and just make sure, say hi to them. We also got Phantoms of Phoenix doing another show featuring Morpheus Slow, Faye, Logic, and Khalid, Cut, and Live Valentine at the Rebel Lounge, 7:30 p.m. Got Corey Cross with Brea Burns and the Boleros at the Dirty Drummer, 8 p.m. And also some favorite people, Micah Schnabel, which was Two Cow Garage was his band prior. He's here with Vanessa Jean Speckman playing together with Newly, Old Scratch and the Mess at Groundworks down in Tucson, 7 p.m. If you want to go check that out. Wednesday, we got Econo, All the Better, and From Here On, and Prefect at the Valley Bar, 7:30 p.m. Thursday, holy crap, there's more. This is, like I said, this week is busier. We got Simple Plan 303, Bowling for Soup's back in town, Lolo at the Arizona Financial Theater, 6:30 p.m. We got Lilac Angel with Bright Sunshine, Beset at the Rosetta Room, 7:30 p.m. Hickoids with Trash Can Romeos, and a really cool band from up northwest. The Ghostlight Review. Let's just get it in there. Last Exit Live, 7 p.m. Got Bob Coley birthday show featuring Peggy Palmer of Sewervich, Spike Geist, Dead Horseman, and the Woes at the Groundworks down in Tucson, 7:15. And then up in Flagstaff at Kana, if you missed them or want more of them, they're playing with some favorites with Winter Haven up there, Scrunge and Alien Arcade at the Hive, Flagstaff, 6:30 p.m. Then Friday, we got Gnarly World and Bridge the Gap with Sick in the Head and Scorpion vs. Tarantula, Yuck and Tap for what's going to be a banger, 8 p.m. Barreled, the Jerk Officers, and Family Secret at Ground Zero Studios, 8 p.m. Had my friend Monica on there, and I was like, is it her birthday? Is it a birthday show? It doesn't say it's a birthday show, but it is a cool show, so be sure to go check that out. And then speaking of cool shows, we got the Supervillains back in town with the B Foundation at Valley Bar, 7 p.m. Plus Titans of Industry with Strelitzia, Sympathy Card, Now Underground, 8 p.m. So yeah, there is some awesome stuff. Hopefully you make it out to some of the stuff. You'll enjoy yourself. Definitely do. But I'm going to be out again. Alright. Alright. It's definitely a sign that we gotta wrap this up so I can get this all uploaded all over that I can. So yeah, hopefully you guys get out there, let the bands know you love them, the musicians know you love them. Spread their word, pictures, video, whatever. Tag them, love them, let your friends know. Be safe if you're drinking, DD or rideshare. I think that's all I got for a rigmarole. So until next week, take care.